FLOSSTUBE, it's Leigh from Creative Leigh on Sunday the 5th of May 2024 with FLOSSTUBE number 223. Welcome back to my weekly YouTube channel about counted cross stitch. I am coming to you in the early afternoon on what's turned out to be a really lovely day. I've got my sliders open, so you may hear the sun filters banging, but oh well. If it's not lawns mowing or dishwasher or something going on, it wouldn't be one of my videos, would it? I had a wee surgery yesterday on my eye, this one. So, it hurts to do that. 5-6 weeks ago, I don't remember, I had infection, sty, and I had a leftover red inflamed hard little lump thing that wasn't going away. So blah 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 blah, I got referred to an eye specialist and I did a little procedure yesterday morning at their weekend clinic. Thank goodness for anaesthetic, but essentially did a little incision in my lower eyelid and removed I think it's called a chalazion, I don't know if that's how you say it, but a little cysty sack of grossness. He said that it probably wasn't going to go away. He said if he thought it would resolve itself over the next sort of month or so, he would have recommended I didn't do surgery. But he said it was a decent sort of size, had quite a hard core to it, and it might get a little smaller, but it probably wasn't going to go away on its own because of that little cyst, I guess, that was in there. So numbed me up, gowned me up, numbed me up, whipped it out. So it's going to be a little bit sore and for a little while. Antibiotic cream for a week and don't rub it. But it's certainly gone down a lot today. Yesterday I had to wear they said a patch. A patch for a couple of hours, I guess, until it stopped bleeding, because when I took the patch off, it was probably to absorb just but she covered half my face. That's what it looked like yesterday after my surgery when I met friends for coffee at the cafe next door. I was like halfway to being the Invisible Man. I had that much bandage on me. And I couldn't actually wear my glasses. I had them on that picture, but because they sat about here because of the bandage, it meant that I wasn't able to see through them properly because of the progressive lenses and stuff. It became anyway. And I was dodgy as heck because I had no depth perception. And anyway, after I left them and made my way home on the train with my sunglasses on and my bandage, I basically just lay down with my eyes shut for the rest of the afternoon because it was hard work keeping one eye open and the other one, this one like this, but it's a lot better. It's still, he said it will be probably inflamed, could be for up to a couple of weeks, but he said it was pretty straightforward removal and what they do. So I do look a bit sad with it. It's not that sore, a little bit sore, but I don't know, the things you got to do to make it better. It does look a bit, it's sort of funny because you don't walk around the house looking at yourself and then I see myself in camera and go, oh yeah, it is a bit it's a bit sad looking. It's just a little tender. But yeah, I had to have it out and it'll only get better, right? So yeah, just looking after that really. But I feel a bit sort of sad and squinty, but anyway. Yay for insurance because it's a elective surgery and a private referral, and that's what I pay for, I guess. Okay, work last week was pretty busy. We do three weekly sprints on my project, and I get my vendor in town for the Thursday, Friday of the kind of sprint review, sprint planning. I feel like we finally have started to hit our strides. Project is a challenging project, but I feel like we just made great progress this week. It feels like the team's gelling, and I have hope in my heart that we might actually be able to deliver something, because you asked me a month, 2 months ago, and it was, really quite a struggle. So it's a real testament to the team just trying to pull together, use the agile approach to kind of work on what's most important or what's most urgent right now, so that we can give confidence to to the team and to our stakeholders that we are going to be able to deliver. In the meantime, I did have an interview on Thursday. It's for an internal role based on our expression of interest. People whose roles have been disestablished through the current restructure have the opportunity to put in an expression of interest for any of the vacancies that are either created as part of the restructure or that were reconfirmed to stay. So I had an interview on Thursday. I guess it went okay. Like, you sort of finish and go, oh, I could have done that better, but it's just an hour of those situational questions which are just horrendous, and it's just this weird thing when the people who are interviewing me have been at the organisation, well, one of them less than a year and the other couple of years, and I've been there 19 years, and it's just sort of like I know more than them about the organisation, about its history, about how we get to where we are. So it's just a strange thing. Anyway, I know that the hiring manager has reached out to my manager for a chat, so that's interesting. We'll see what happens. You'll know after I know if they've got the role or not. I mean, I've still got my job until the end of October. I'm not even sure if I was successful how a transition would go, because of the need to replace me. Anyway, we'll see what happens. It was a good experience, I guess, having an interview, and got to be in to win. So I work. Dad's doing okay. I've talked to him a couple of times over the week. Had a pretty busy week, so I didn't get home early many nights, but he's doing okay. And I talked to him yesterday. Nothing to report. Like, we talked about what he was having for dinner, that sort of thing. This week coming, a full week at work. And I'm going to a musical on Thursday night with my friend, the Best Exotic Marigold Hotel, so I'm quite excited about that. So yay, going to the theatre, haven't been out for ages. So that's probably life stuff. I was going to go to a book fair at Upper Hutt this weekend, but yesterday, I wasn't going anywhere once I got home. And this morning, today, I feel fine, I just don't feel like going out and being social with people. I just sort of want to go and have a wee lie down, and maybe I can see, read or just relax. I just don't feel like doing anything today. So as I said, it's going to be a busy week at work, so I want to enjoy the rest of my weekend. Stitchy stuff. I haven't purchased anything, I don't think. Nope. Still got to be careful, fiscally responsible as we call it. But I did do quite a bit of stitching this week. I've got 3 things to show you. First up, on Sunday, I did pick up my other leap year sale piece, the Women in Profile from Cross Stitch Collectibles. And I'm working in here. So this is going to be stitched over 4 years, broken it into 48 parts, but not as in 48 monthly goals, but working in this section down here. Not the most exciting section, but hey, let's knock the least exciting section off before we get to the more exciting section. So what, if I'm doing this over 4 years, year 1, I probably will stitch like this. So I'm probably going to be like year 1, year 2, year 3, year 4, sort of. I don't know if it's going to be quite that linear. It might be year 1, then year 2, then year 3, and then year 4, because I tend to pick a colour and stitch wherever it is. I I don't do pages or squares. I just pick the next colour and then stitch it, picks the next colour and stitch it. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So this is on 20 count Aida from Zweigart using the Call for DMC. Got a total of 155, nope, 122 because I'm reading backwards, 1,000 stitches. Started on Leap Day and got till Leap Day next time to finish it. But that's the goal I'm setting. Where are we at? So I got my requisite, what did I stitch? I did slightly more than my monthly target, I think, to finish off a thread. My monthly target is a minimum of 2,552 stitches on this one. So I did exactly that the first month, and then I stitched 2,561 stitches on Sunday, Monday, and actually I might even have just done them on Sunday. And so now I'm at a total of 5,113 stitches against a target by the end of month 2 of 5,104. So I'm just over my target on both of my sales. I've only got the first 2 years worth of targets on here. I'll print another one off closer to the date when I do the next one. But yeah, those are my monthly goals there. So I'm on track, yay. And I'm probably going to keep these out and stitch them earlier this month. That's where I'm at. So there's a lot of colours in there, but there is a lot of blacks. There's a lot of black in here. I did a heap of black. I filled in quite a bit in here, all the little centres. And the only reason there's some gaps in there is I haven't fully kitted this up, and I need to get a couple of colours out of my master set. We don't need a whole skein for the project. But yeah, filled in heaps in here, and all of that, pretty much all of that black in there, and dark blue is new. And yeah, I'll show you close. You see the flowers starting to come through in here. It's sort of like a really dark batik. But yeah, it's amazing. I mean, this is the boring part of the chart and it's still pretty cool. So imagine when you get to the cool part of the chart, it's gonna blow my mind. That's that one. And then Monday, I think I did all those stitches on Sunday afternoon, and I don't think I did any stitching on Monday, but don't quote me, I might have. I didn't. You know why? Went to get in my car on Monday to drive to the train station, and my car was completely flat, so my battery had gone flat again, and so then I had to quickly change shoes and walk very briskly. It's about a 20-minute walk for me because I'm slow, because I've got short legs, but I walked briskly and I just made the next train, sweaty and grumpy, which then meant I was late into work. So then of course I worked a little bit late, and then I had to walk home again at the other end of the night. So I think I got home about 8 p.m. So by the time I then had dinner and then went to bed, there was no stitching on Sunday. Anyway, so I definitely did all that stitching on Sunday. No stitching on Monday. Can't remember what I did on Tuesday. But on the 1st, I picked up my Heather M Jardine 1933. This is Hands Across the Sea, a sampler stitched by a woman, a young girl in New Zealand, an immigrant, and I am stitching and making a bunch of modifications for my niece. This is a very loose sal, the Heather M Jardine sal, and I'm stitching mine on 36 count Riverstone linen from Country Stitch using a partial DMC conversion. I started with the called for DMC and then I changed a few colours, and I've changed a heap of motifs. The model stitched by Hands Across the Sea didn't stitch this bit here. It had personalization for the stitches, a family member, can't remember, goddaughter maybe, niece, not sure, which is the text in 1/1 in both Māori, Te Reo Māori and English. And then that's where I got to. So I have the koala is mine, the lily of the valley is mine, the kōwhai flowers are mine. I changed colours at a bunch of places. I changed the colours on that bird a little bit. That bird's mostly is called for. This, I changed all the leaves. They were stitched in the design as in black and a blue. And I've changed mine to my teal. And all I've got to do is the center peacock, a little bordery thing under one of the butterflies, and so the two butterflies, the peacock, the little sort of Greek key border here, and I'm going to do something up here. So I'm pretty close to being finished. Probably, because I try and stitch this on the 1st of the month, if I remember, I possibly could finish it next time I stitch on it. This time I stitched basically that bird, yeah, that bird, that thing, and that bird and its little doofer. So that was all I stitched on the Wednesday night. So happy with it. So I'm pretty close to a finish. Yeah, two more goes at it maximum, maybe one, I don't know. And then this was sitting on the table, so I decided I'd pick another Needful and stitch this. So I showed you, I stitched this one in April, and this is Needfuls from the Scarlet House, 5 quite large little cushions, all sort of themed. I'm stitching mine with 40 count Kauri linen from Country Stitch and my own overdyed cotton conversion. I stitched the first one coverlets in April, and then I decided to do the next one in the list, which is samplers. And is it samplers? Yeah, samplers. Started on the 2nd of May and I finished it this morning. I'll show you the two of them together. I decided I didn't need that much room to make a cushion, so I just dropped it down a little bit, and that's it there. I did change it. It is charted. Each of the alphabet's kind of charted, and what would be could be like little, you could think of as little blocks of 4 stitches. Well, a little block of 4 stitches takes up the same amount of space as eyelets. Yep, I stitched that alphabet in eyelets. Did I regret it? Yes, because it takes twice as long, but I love eyelets. So yeah, I've done the alphabet all in eyelets. You do not need to stitch it all in eyelets. I am just a masochist. Put my initials down there where in the little box. My M is wider than what the charted is, which I can't remember what the initials are. So I did move those 2 little flowers over one that there's in the chart. There is an extra column between the flowers and the border. I just bunched them over one so I could fit my M in, because I'm greedy when it comes to my surname initial, and of course changed it to this year. There is no number charted in the pack, but it's not that hard to make up a number. Yeah. Yay, that's 2 out of 5 done. I'm very pleased with them. So that was a start and finish, and I'm greedy like that. That's it, that's my stitching for the week. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do this week. I used to do, I'm gonna start my first, I still haven't settled on name. People gave great suggestions. I'm just starting 3 projects on blue fabric. So Birdie Boulevard, I'll probably get that started. Again, I'll start on the, what I call the box or the street posts around the houses. I'll get that started. That gives me a nice anchor point. Pretty mindless stitching. I'll probably get that started today. I'm thinking I might start the 3 pieces in May on the 5th, the 15th and the 25th. So in May, the dates that have 5s in them, because May is the 5th month. So for no other reason, then it helps to narrow down decisions. Yeah, so I'm going to do, probably get that one started. And who knows what else. It's going to be a surprise. So yeah, that's my video. I'm going to knock it off now. Go and have a little rest with my squinty eye. And I guess I'll see you next week. Thanks for coming along. And yeah, take care. Enjoy your stitching. And as always, don't let your needles rust. Ciao.